Hey, how's it going? Ryan here, Triathlon.com, and we're doing a little bit of Facebook Live because I wanted to talk about Ironman Des Moines. I did the race in 2021 at 70.3 Des Moines, which actually wasn't 70.3 because of weather, and the bike course got cut in half. So we did the swim, half the bike, and the full run. And it got very warm, very hot, unexpectedly. But anyway, I digress because in 2022, the race is going to be a full Ironman, which I'm going to be a part of. So I am updating all my race information and course recommendations and all this other stuff. Some of the stuff still remains the same, as we'll go over in this post. But I just want to kind of go over this post from Jake Joss, who is the race director for. He did the 70.3 Des Moines, and now he's going to be the race director for the full. So I just want to go over a few details. It's on the screen here in the background for you guys to read if you want to. But I think the main points is, you get through to the third paragraph there. The swim will be in Grays Lakes 2 laps. So if you did the swim for the 7.3 and 21, it'll be the same area, more than likely the same general course. So whatever that experience was, you're going to have it, and you're going to have it on 2 loops. So the swim course really doesn't change all that much. But do know it is in Grays Lake, so when you're planning on your lodging or anything like that, it kind of remains the same. I'm going to speculate the transition is going to be in the same area or in the park next to it. So you're going to have a little bit of a longer transition run, but I did Ironman in Florida in 21, and transition run was a little bit longer too. So, you just kind of have to deal with it these days. So Grays Lake, same place. As far as lodging goes, as far as parking goes, probably all the same, similar type of situations. And then the run is going to be on the trails in the park and downtown, so it's probably very similar to the 70.3 run. The bike course is still in the planning phases, approval from the counties, agencies, towns. So not much information, and especially in 21 when we did half the course, we really didn't get the full experience of the full 56 miles for at least the half. So that's still going to be kind of pending. But one thing they can tell you is finish line will be incredible right at the heart of downtown, and then I finish something we won't miss. So that heart of downtown, that's basically where I am anticipating it's going to be the similar finish line as the 70.3, where they run you downtown, and it's right next to the where Ironman Village is. It's a block away from Ironman Village where they set that up, and then they have shuttle buses that take you back to the transition area. You got all your stuff. So what I would recommend is possibly looking to stay, if you want to be close to that finish line area, is staying near downtown and in between downtown and Grays Lake. But if you're looking at hotels, man, they're booking them fast. They've got some Airbnbs, some VRBOs out there, so those are possibilities as well. So definitely, if you're watching this video and you're watching it live now, as soon as this video is over, you need to go out and you need to start finding lodging if you want to be kind of close to the action in downtown, probably close to where the Ironman Village is going to be, and then access to Grays Lake. There's some good trail systems that will take you from downtown down to Grays Lake, so I definitely recommend trying to find some place. I'm pretty sure, if you go to the website, they can find, they've got recommendations for hotels and partnerships with Ironman, but like I said, a lot of those are already sold out. So something to keep in mind, the swim is still at Grays Lake. The run finish is probably going to be pretty much the same location as it was for the 70.3 and 21. So planning on where to stay, more than likely, like I said, they'll have you at the finish line. They'll work out some shuttle system to get you back to transition, get all your stuff. So wherever you're basing, you're going to stay at. If you're staying downtown near the finish line, that's great. But then you're going to have to find a way to get to the start area, whether you're walking or at the finish. You got to bring all your stuff in, because more than likely people are going to be running around on those trail systems. That would be how you would get back to the downtown area if you're staying in that area. So just keep that in mind if you want to have access to everything, to Ironman Village and all the check-in and stuff. That's probably where you want to stay. Like I said, transition is going to be by Grays Lake, so it's a little bit of a distance. So just keep that in mind when you're making your lodging, because I just want to put this out there because it's confirming at least some locations of this race. They've got some feedback from the 7.3 event. So they've got some things that they're working on in the background, but I think the main thing is the swim's still in Grays Lake, 2 loops, and then the finish line is still going to be downtown like it was for the 70.3 in 2021. So those are the things we know about that they've made public right as of today, November 29th of 2021. So hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving and you are starting to look at, the beginning of December is probably a good time to really start a race specific plan. I'll be making my plans, putting them out there, Training Peaks, Final Surge, all that good stuff. So make sure you're paying attention to that. So as always, if you have any questions, if you like this, found it useful, give it a thumbs up, give it a share. If you're seeing this on YouTube, with a follow-up video, give it a like, give me a subscribe, hit the bells for notifications, all that kind of good stuff. Put comments in there if you have any questions or any insight you think you know about more than others. And I love to hear about it. So with that, happy training out there, and we'll see you guys out there on the race course.